Okay, now I get it. Okay, I was like in the first book, everybody said that Violet's character was really annoying. I was like, okay, maybe she's just not your cup of tea. In this book, I hate Violet. Violet has become the most unlikable, annoying narrator on the face of the planet, bar none. Her relationship with Xaden makes zero sense. Even if I'm suspending my disbelief. And guys, I liked the first book. I didn't hate it. It wasn't terrible. This book is awful. Oh my god. There is like points where Violet basically says like she's willing to sacrifice everyone for Xaden. And then she says Xaden isn't willing to sacrifice everyone for me. He's like a freedom fighter. He cares about the rebellion. But then Xaden specifically says I'm going to sacrifice anyone for her. I don't care if it kills everybody. That she's the only one I care about. And then Violet, in her internal monologue, will say, "Oh, Xaden would never do that. That's totally not." But he's specifically saying he's do it, and then at later points, she's like, "Oh my god, he would totally like end this war for me." Oh my god. The second part of this book that actually it really grinded my gears. Okay, there's a point in this book where Violet is kind of like attending a gala with like the rebel leader, the collector, whatever, and she's with kind of like Xaden's ex-girlfriend because of course we have to have that plot line. And there's a point where Violet comments on the fact that looking pretty doesn't help you survive the academy. I'm just throwing this out there. I'm just hazarding a guess that if Violet wasn't shockingly beautiful, if she wasn't conventionally attractive, Xaden would not have taken a liking to her, and therefore she would have died. She would have died. In her case, explicitly, her attractiveness helped her every step of the way. Even Dane being nice to her. You can say, oh, they were friends. Dane wanted to date her because she's pretty. Violet is like disconnected from reality in a fantasy world. It's absurd. There's one more thing I want to point out about this book that I really didn't like. So her dragon, whose name I will not even try to pronounce correctly, Taran or whatever, he consistently points out that due to the fact that a dragon chose her, she is worthy. He hammers this home multiple times. He's like repeats it over and over. Dragons have chosen Jack, who randomly kills people, and they've chosen the big bad guy, but dragons clearly don't just choose good people. What does this mean that because a dragon chose you, you're worthy? If dragons actually were like super picky about who they chose, you'd kind of get the idea that, okay, well then evil people probably shouldn't be able to bond with a dragon, but they do all the time. So Taran constantly telling Violet, oh, you were chosen by a dragon. Of course you're worthy. What is that? Means nothing. It literally means nothing.